and welcome to my first YouTube video. As you can see in the title, today I will be giving you all 25 facts about me. Um, the first question is my full name. My full name is Brittany Nicole Daniel. It used to be Brittany Nicole Ham, but I recently got married. Still have to get used to that. Still something that I may slip up sometime and be like Brittany Ham, and I have to get used to saying Daniel. The second thing about me is it says 3 things that I love. The 3 things that I love, of course, is God. I am a God-fearing woman, and I know as long as I have God in my life, the center of my relationship, the head of my life, then I know that nothing can go wrong. The second thing is my family, of course. I love my family. I'm very family oriented. I love to do, outings with my family, try to take little vacations, and because my kids vary in age, I try to spend like one-on-one time with them. Like on Friday, I may spend with my son. On Saturday, I may try to spend with, one of my daughters. Just try to incorporate them in almost everyday life, but I'm so extra with it though. And the last thing that I love is my life, of course. Who don't love their life? Without life, we wouldn't be here, of course. My 3 biggest fears. The first biggest fear is failure. One of the things that I never want to come across in life is failing in life as itself. I know there are going to be some tasks that I may fail at, but I don't want to just completely fail at life and just completely give up. That's something that I never want to do. Another biggest fear is getting extremely fat. I wouldn't say fat, but gaining too much weight that I can't get it off me. Like, I don't want to be on my 600-pound life. If I can avoid that in any way possible, then I'm gonna avoid it. Like, that's when I say that's one of my biggest fears. Not being like big, but being fat to the point where I cannot do anything on my own. I know that's a silly one, but that really is like a fear of mine. My third biggest fear is I never want to be considered not a good mom. Like, I want to be, like, in my kids' eyes, I want them to see that I'm this awesome person, and no matter what I do in life, no matter what, I want them to see me as, as I saw my mom growing up, as someone that, is perfect in my eyes. My zodiac sign is a Capricorn. So that should let you know I'm very possessive. Not only with my man, but with my friends. I don't like to share my friends. I feel like if you my friend, you're just supposed to be my friend and my friend only. And I know this is like very selfish, but that's just who I am. You can have other friends, but just know, like, I'm the main friend. If I call, you put them on hold and you should talk to me. My best friend is my husband. Well, that's what I'm supposed to say, but truly indeed my best friend in the whole wide world is my friend named Latoya, and we have been friends since middle school, and we are still rocking out now, even though we may not see each other quite as often as we should. Mainly my fault, because she's only 3 hours away, and I know I need to spend more time with her, which I plan on doing this year. The last song that I listened to is, I think you pronounce her name, Corinne Hawthorne, Bless Up. That is my ultimate favorite song at this time, and it's just relating to my life. If you have not listened to that song, you have to listen to it. I love it. That is my get in the car, go-to song on the way to work in the morning. My 4 biggest turnoffs will be your scent, your teeth, your height, and your body build. Now, these are my opinion. Um, I love a man that smells good. When my husband buys new cologne, I could just lay on his shoulder and just sniff on him all day. I know that sounds weird, but I truly indeed love the scent of him. Your teeth. When I say teeth, I know that no one teeth is perfect, but I don't want them to be black. I don't want them to be yellow either, but I don't want them to be so rotten that the yellow turns to black, if that makes any sense. Height. I love, 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 love a tall man. Though my husband is not in the 6 foot club, he's still taller than me, so he's acceptable. And your body build, which I shouldn't be big on this because obviously I'm not this skinny person, but I love a man with a nice body build. That may be why I like military guys, because their body is like so wonderful. Which my husband was in the Air Force and he is like a big gym head, so I love that about him. My 4 biggest turn on ties in with my turn off, so I kind of just answered that question all in one when I said the scent, the teeth, the height, and the body build. So I kind of just answered that question too. My biggest regret in life is not going to college. Now, when I graduated high school, I went straight into the Army. I know. I felt like I missed out on having that college experience. I wish I could go back, which I know it's never too late to go back to school. But I felt like I would have enjoyed it better if I went when I was younger versus going now that I am 29 years old. You know, like I'm not going to be able to enjoy the way I will want to. Yeah, I wish I could just go to college and have that life. If I could choose, I would definitely want to try an HBCU. I guess since being little, like watching Martin and watching A Different World, especially A Different World, made me realize like, man, I want to go to college. But then as I got older, I was like, college not for me, but I wish I'd had experience. I would definitely push my kids to attend a college and especially HBCU. My current relationship status, married. So yeah, I've been married since October the 6th of 2018. So not even a year, not even 6 months, but hey, we living it up so far. My my favorite movie to watch of all times that I can watch over and over and over again is Their Eyes Were Watching God with Halle Berry. I read the book back in ninth grade, either ninth or 10th grade, and I kind of like, reading the book, and then when I saw the movie was just like the book. You know, sometimes you can read a book and it could be nothing like the movie, but the movie is just like the book, and it is hands down my favorite movie. And if you haven't ever heard of it or haven't watched it, I suggest you go watch it. Let's see, my favorite show. Now, my favorite show is Grey's Anatomy. Thursdays, 8 o'clock, I am tuned in. I am so glad they changed the time from 9 p.m. to 8 p.m. That is like my favorite show of all time, Grey's Anatomy. I can go back to season 1. I can watch that over and over again. I can watch all the seasons over and over and over again and will never get tired of it. Let's see, where do I live? I reside in North Carolina in a really, 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 really small town that's not on the map. So instead of me saying directly where it is, because you're not going to know where it is, let's just say it's like 45 minutes from the capital, which is Raleigh. Where do I work? I work at a bank in mortgage lending. So I actually which I'm not going to say the name of the bank, because we're actually transitioning into changing the name and merging with another company. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure you can guess I either work for one or the other. Do I have kids? Yes, I do. I have a whole lot of kids. Next question is how many? Not necessarily a whole lot, but I do have 4. So I have a 8-year-old, I have a 5-year-old, and I have a 2-year-old. And the 4th one is actually my little sister that I have legally adopted. So she is considered my child because her name is on my birth certificate. And I know to some that sounds a little weird, but as you continue to watch my channel, I will kind of get into what that process was like and what happened and how do we get to that point. But she is considered my child. My favorite color is, deep down, my favorite color has always been pink. But lately, my husband has got me into this like red color. And my favorite lipstick to wear is red. So it's always been pink, but I think now I'm kind of leaning towards more of red, like red or black, something, I guess sexy colors and not so, immature. Do I have any siblings? I do have some siblings. Growing up, it was me and I had a sister named Benicia. So Benicia just recently died 2.5 years ago. So she was my oldest sister. Under us, we have another little sister named Carnisha. Then I have another little sister. The one that lives with me is Brianna. Benicia had a sister. She has a sister named India. Her and India had the same daddy. I personally consider India my sister as well, because blood couldn't make us any thicker. As a matter of fact, me and India was probably closer than our sister Benicia. And they had some sister and some brothers. So I do consider, her brother Randy to be my brother, her sister Keisha to be, my sister. Even though, like I said, we don't have the same dad, we just have the same mommy. My favorite song is by Corinne Hawthorne, Unstoppable. Now, I always thought Won't He Do It was a good song, but until I heard Unstoppable, that just changed it. And now that and Bless Up is like the top of my song list that I play. But that is like my favorite song. It makes you feel empowered, makes you think that, you should believe in yourself, that you can be unstoppable and do anything you want to do in life. Something I always wanted to try that I haven't tried yet, and I know my husband is definitely not going to try with me, is zip lining. When we go on our vacation, which we have 2 vacations lined up, hopefully I can kind of talk him into doing zip lining with me, but I definitely want to try that. My favorite food is grilled food. I can eat grilled food all year long. I just wish you could cook it all year long, but don't nobody want to stand in the cold and cook grilled food. But grilled food is my favorite food. My favorite restaurant is, I don't think I have one. I think I pretty much eat everywhere, and I go to a different restaurant for like different things. Like if I want a good cheeseburger, don't laugh, but I would get one from McDonald's because I love their cheeseburgers. If I wanted chicken strips, I'll go to Zaxby's. So I don't really have a favorite restaurant. My favorite holiday is my birthday, of course. Who wouldn't want that to be their favorite holiday? That is the day that God gave to me, gave me life, and personally dedicated that day to me. So that will always be my favorite holiday, and I will always celebrate it. My date of birth is 12/23/89. So I was almost a Christmas baby, but not quite. I actually came home from the hospital on Christmas and a stocking. I have a picture of that. And my mom claimed she didn't know she was pregnant with me the whole time, but I can get into that a little more as you continue to watch my channel. And the last question is, what made me want to start a YouTube channel? didn't mean for that to happen. But the reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel was because I don't know, I just want a channel that can kind of target or kind of relate to, you know, some of the different things. Like I want to talk about depression. I want to talk about, I want to have girl chat. I want to talk about everyday life. I want to talk about the things that people avoid talking about that we need to talk about and may need to discuss. And of course, I am open to any comments, questions, or anything that you guys may have that you want, you know, that you want to talk about. So that is the 25 things about me that I wanted to share with everyone. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you could just subscribe to my channel and like and comment, and I will definitely be making another video next week. My video drop days will most likely be on Thursdays, so those are the days I'm shooting for to make videos. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. Like I said, just please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.